Yesterday evening, I really wasn't feeling mentally at my best. I can't quite put my finger on what it is, whether it's the overworking or just a seasonal feeling. As soon as I felt that way yesterday, I journaled down that today I'd come for lunch in the woods. So here I am, and I thought I'd video it so anyone feeling a similar way, I can show you the impact of getting out in nature and being in a different environment.
I don't remember that. Oh yeah.
This is the true pace of life. Everyone's living, me especially included, in this fast-paced, moving world where everything needs to be done now, now, now. But if you actually think, nature is the pace of life and we're going very slowly while sitting out here, and it's a lot more calm. And sometimes you can forget it. It's not often you hear silence. And sometimes that is exactly what I need. Anyway, time to get some reading done. I just did about 40 minutes of reading, and I'm currently reading The Walker's Guide to Outdoor Clues and Signs, and it's very fitting for being out in nature. It makes you really appreciate the amount you normally would miss and ignore, but they're all growing for a reason, and it makes you understand the orientation, and it's something I want to explore more. But anyway, let's go find somewhere to cook our lunch.
Hello mate.
The tripod to just navigate.
Another nice thing about this is I have no plan, no map, no end goal. I'm just freely exploring around nature. And well, eventually I need to get to my car, but there's no time frame. And it's just nice to be free, have some freedom. Still got to find somewhere to eat lunch though. I think I found my spot for lunch just off the beaten track in some bracken. So I think I'm gonna set up my stove and let's get cooking. I'm treating myself to some chicken tikka. We'll eventually get to making our own meals, but give me some time. Just as I said I would, I'm having lunch in the forest. I think it is important to have time alone. It makes you think. A lot of this time I've been in this forest, technically I've been lost, but I feel like you've got to be lost to find yourself, and not just in the woods, but generally in life. I think it's important to get lost because you're more likely to find different avenues. So I think when you deep root stuff down to nature, it actually applies to everyday life. All these things you can easily oversee, but if you just take some time, reflect, sometimes it's worth it. I definitely feel a lot better than I did this morning. I'm always impressed with these adventure meals. They pack down really small. You don't really eat them for the taste, but they taste pretty good. And every time you have them, you're normally in nature somewhere spectacular, so it's not really something you're thinking about. Lunch finished, and for anyone who is watching this, I guess I want the key takeaway to be, find somewhere else if you're struggling. Seek somewhere different from the norm, somewhere you wouldn't normally go, or get yourself out in nature, but it doesn't always have to be nature, just somewhere that you can seek something different, a new environment which sort of resets you. Because doing the same thing every day can put you down a sort of wrong path or a bad way of thinking. So it's important to keep trying to find new places and new things to do. This is the not so fun part, doing all the washing up. It's definitely not easy, and it's a lot of curry on your hands. There's no life without balance. You would have thought, because I've come from my house, I could have packed something to do the washing up with. But no, that would be too clever. I've got a bottle of water and my bare hands to try and sort this out. There you are, that's what leaves are for. Oh dear. It somehow is working. And voila, like I was never here. It's important to leave no trace when you're out in nature. I just had my lunch down there off the beaten track, finished washing up, but now I've got to try and find my way back to the car using just my sense of direction. This could be interesting. It feels good to make a whole day of it. With the daylight hours getting shorter, through the work week I rarely see the sunlight, so it's quite nice to be out all day. Mission complete. I definitely pressed the reset button. Thank you for watching, and I hope it helped.